It's working. My video is reaching more people than I thought was possible at this point, and I actually made my first profit from my YouTube channel last night. $500 in Tesla Store credit from a referral link that I added to the description of my latest video. I've only been posting weekly for 2 months now on YouTube, so I thought I'd take a second to reflect on how I think I did this. My last video got over 100,000 impressions in 2 days, despite me only having 20 subscribers when I initially posted it. This is right in line with what I've been learning about a shift in YouTube's platform that's bringing more eyes to videos of smaller creators that check certain boxes. If you've ever considered posting on YouTube, then now is the time to start. Having this video catch some momentum was particularly satisfying because it's the first video that applied everything that I've been learning over these first 2 months of posting. I'm still very new to this, but in the spirit of New Wave YouTube, we don't gatekeep, so here's what I've learned so far. Find your unfair advantage and give it away. Define what success means to you, and then assess what tools, experience, and knowledge you already possess to make your process easier. My unfair advantage is my experience producing videos. I'm new to YouTube, but I'm not new to making videos. I already had access to professional equipment, and I already felt comfortable navigating an editing program. I'm trying to combine that with my domain knowledge from my career as a creative professional and mix it with life as it happens so that there's always a running narrative. Buying a Tesla is one of those unique life moments that I knew was going to be associated with a popular search term, so I put a little bit more effort into documenting it. I put a link in my description, the video got a good amount of views for my standards, and someone bought a car using my link after watching my video. That's enough of a proof of concept to me that YouTube is a viable platform for earning a profit well before being monetized. But even with a leg up on production, I still consider my videos pretty rough for my standards. So that leads to my next note. Be realistic and be kind to yourself. We are not promoting a grind everyday mindset on this channel. Like you, I have a family, a career, and many other obligations that, if I'm being honest, are a much higher priority than posting on the internet. Set your own pace and expectations relative to your experience and goals. To avoid burnout, I've had to significantly lower what my expectations are for a quality video. Instead, I've been trying to focus on improving one specific thing each video. Your channel is a blank canvas, and each post is just a stroke of the painting. When I did slow down and start focusing on doing one thing better each video, not only did my quality improve, but my channel's vision and tone also started becoming more defined. I've been prioritizing establishing a process and learning how to be consistent rather than aiming to be perfect. Yes, consistency. Anyone can post a video, not very many people can run a channel. Posting consistently feels like working out. It's a habit that you have to adopt. I've noticed that if I take too much time in between videos, I lose my rhythm and they become much harder to make. My process gets sloppy and I start making mistakes. I'll forget to plug in a mic, charge a battery, and I can quickly lose my comfort talking to the camera, which can increase my editing time pretty substantially. I'm still figuring out what my personal pace is to balance the effort that it takes to produce videos consistently while trying to avoid burnout. Okay, let's get technical for a sec. Equipment. Use the best equipment that you have access to right now. And if you are going to invest in something, prioritize good audio. Buy a wireless mic. There's a few options in the description. There are affiliate links. A phone has a more than adequate camera. Did you care that I was using an iPhone to film this clip specifically? Probably not, but you would have probably noticed if I wasn't using a microphone. Don't get me wrong, my FX3 is one of my favorite things that I have ever purchased, and there is definitely something magical about this sensor, but even upgrading a lens on an average camera body can do more for improving your video's quality than buying a new camera. Be intentional about filling out the form correctly when you are uploading your video and entering the details, specifically title, thumbnail, and description. Research similar videos that are successful, and don't be afraid to update these details if your video isn't performing well. I always design multiple options of thumbnails, and I try to have one backup option ready to switch out. I feel like this is one of the things that I did that really helped build the momentum on the Tesla video. Even if you nail the title, thumbnail, and description, if viewers are dropping off of your video in the first 30 seconds, then YouTube is going to show your video to significantly less people. Spend the majority of your time working on the first 30 seconds because that's the only part of your video that most people are going to see. Alright, so to wrap this up, my last note is the most obvious, but the most important one if you did click this video and get this far. Just start. It is a vulnerable thing to start anything new, but no one who matters is going to judge you for trying. The anxiety that you're feeling around how you're going to be perceived can lead to perfection paralysis. So you have to push that aside, confidently lean into your unfair advantage, and just start talking. And I mean that, just talk. YouTube voice is done, you don't have to yell. Alright, this is everything that I learned in my first 2 months of posting on YouTube. I will catch you guys next week. Peace.